Hey, it's Erika, the Design Diva. Welcome to 7 helpful tips for sending pics and bios when you are the person who is being featured. So this is something that I know that will be helpful because I see a lot of professionals that just are not really submitting the right things or they're not submitting them in the right way. So hopefully this is something that can help you. These are 7 tips just for you. All right. So first and foremost, the number one tip is to send an appropriate bio written about you. What that means is don't write something that is not the right length, it doesn't have the right purpose, and the point of view is not correct. You want to make sure that if they ask for a brief bio, you send a brief bio, okay? Make sure that the purpose of the bio is for the correct audience. For instance, I have a speaker bio, but I also have a business professional type of bio. And also, just make sure the point of view, like if they're asking for a bio, don't write it like you're introducing yourself. Write it as if you are actually someone is actually introducing you. Okay, so that point of view needs to be in third person. All right. So tip number two is to not send headshots where part of you is cut out of the photo. Most often, what I see is where, like in this beautiful photo right here, amazing picture, and this is a stock image. This is not somebody I know, but when you do stuff like this, what happens is now when you're being placed onto a flyer or whatever the media is that the event organizer is doing, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of place you correctly, even though the picture may be amazing. And again, the most often thing that I see is the top of that head being cut off. Like that's what I see a lot. Sometimes, like maybe like a shoulder, because of the profile picture and stuff like that. That's kind of a little bit more okay. Make sure that the top of your head, that's where you really want to focus on when you are sending your images over. Number three, do not send headshots where a filter has been applied. Okay, again, the pictures are amazing. That's great for TikTok and Instagram, all those things. However, for a professional headshot, you want to make sure that you send the original headshot, no filters, no added objects like we have here. You don't want to have any other people in the pictures and all those good things. Leave those again, like I said, um for the social media, okay? Not for something professional. Just you. That's it. Period. Okay. Next tip: do not send photos with low lighting and shadows. Listen, I know you're getting dressed up, you're going out for the evening, and you look amazing once again. However, when you send those images like that, it really makes it hard, again, to really match you, especially if other people are being put into the media and on the images and everything. So, you can use things like outdoor lighting and bathroom lighting. If you are in that type of situation, don't just, take a picture because you look nice or because you got on a nice outfit or whatever it is, go ahead and make sure that you get some good lighting on those images. And make sure, the bonus tip here, make sure that the main light source is in front of you, not behind you, okay? So yeah, the angles matter, but the shadows matter as well. Next tip: submit your items in the way that it was requested. That means that if it's requested by email, email it. Make sure that if you have to upload it to a drive or something, make sure you do it that way. However, they're asking you to submit that information. That's going to help that event organizer stay on top of things, and just really have everything in one place rather than making sure, and it's also going to help make sure that you don't get overlooked. Because if I'm asking for everybody, if I have 50 people that I'm organizing and I'm asking everybody to send their stuff via this email address, I need you to send it by this email address, because if I have 48 and I have like a million other things going on, guess what? You just might get overlooked. Next, send options or ask questions when needed. All this means is that if you're not sure of what they're asking, like how do you want me to send that again? You want me to upload it to Google Drive or Dropbox? What is it? Ask questions if you are not sure. People cannot read your mind, okay? And so ask those questions. And again, what I'm saying, send options. What you can do is, like, for instance, some examples I have for speaker bio, I have a host bio, I have a business bio. So I have bios for different purposes, right? And then I also have you can also send different pictures or images. We can send a waist up headshot or a chest up headshot, so you can send those two options so they can choose whichever one works best for what they are doing. And then you can also have alternate themed headshots, okay? So like you might want to have something that's like a little bit more professional with your blazer on, and then something a little bit less, a little bit more fun, okay? Something like that where you got on something like a summer dress or um some slacks or whatever it is, however you dress down, however you get down, right? So you can do some alternate things and send that to them so that they can choose what works best. Next tip, send your information as soon as possible. Listen, I know this is like, it's like, okay, I shouldn't even have to say this, but I mean, I do because I see it all the time. I've been the event organizer and I've been the person assisting event organizers. Well, people just, they're like, oh yeah, I have a month and a half to send it. I'm gonna wait, and then they wait until the last minute, and then again, this is a good way to get overlooked. And I mean, things happen, right? Life happens, or you just forget, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is the day that everything is going wrong, and I didn't have time to send it. Um, this also allows time for anything to be adjusted as needed. Okay, so if you submit something and they go, oh yeah, you know what? Can you send a full body shot instead of just the profile headshot type of image? So that's something that's really going to help you as well. Okay, so hopefully these tips help you to get spotlighted and featured in the right way. And I want to know which tips you are going to use, and if you have any more, let me know. Again, I am Erika, the Design Diva. My purpose is still to make you pop on paper and shine online. And make sure that you will always remember you don't choose what happens to your life, but you do choose how you respond and react to everything.